So what I want to talk to you about today is the sacred money archetypes. I wonder if you've heard of them before. If you have heard of the sacred money archetypes, again, let me know in the comments if you have heard of them. If you even know who your top sacred money archetype is, again, let me know in the comments. But I want to start introducing the sacred money archetypes to you, because in the work that we do here at Laura Elkeslasi & Co, I'm sure you would have heard, we've got 3 pillars that we work with, and that is energy, strategy, and profitability. And the energy part is as important as the profitability and the strategy, yes? But the big aspect of energy as well is these sacred money archetypes that we work with. So before I go too much into the sacred money archetypes, what is an archetype? That's possibly the first question you've got if you haven't heard of the sacred money archetypes before. And archetypes, look, it's a concept that gets thrown around quite a bit. You may have heard of it but not completely understood what it means. But in the simplest terms, an archetype is just a pattern of energy that repeats itself over and over. And because this energy repeats itself over and over, there is certain aspects that we become familiar with and we can identify with, yeah? So for example, if I said to you the mother archetype, I'm sure like you have this conjure up of this idea of what the mother archetype would be like, yes? That carer, that the facilitator of conversations, of the one that is able to be able to stand in her power and also be able to support those around her. So there are many different types of archetypes around, and there is always new ones being discovered and being created by all people around the world. Carl Jung was the first really to bring us the understanding of archetypes and to bring it into our worlds and to make that part of our vocabulary. So yes, as I said, there's many different types of archetypes around. You can Google archetypes and you'll find so many different people's archetypes, and they are all just as valid as each other. And as I said, an archetype is just that pattern of energy that continues to repeat itself, so we can understand all the different elements and we come to recognize it. The sacred money archetypes, what is the difference with those? Well, as you may have guessed in the wording of it, the sacred money archetype is all to do with your money and your relationship with money. Yes, the sacred money archetypes was created by Kendall Summerhawk, and it is all it's such a deep understanding of what is happening in your energy with your money. Yes. And why do we even need to know this? Why do we need to know about our sacred money archetypes? Why do we need to even understand who our archetype is? An archetype it's so important to us in both our life and in our business life, in our personal life, because an archetype really does give us this deeper insight as to what is happening in our world, in our energy. And when we get to understand the archetypes, what we can actually do is it supports us to take an external step out and to be able to experience and view what is happening in our life from that external reality. So it's not allowing ourselves to be right deep in it and deep in all that chaos. What we can do is we can take a step out. We can witness what is happening in our life, and we can see it through the lens of the archetypes. And that's exactly what happens with the sacred money archetypes. So when we understand and we learn who our top archetypes are, and even who our bottom sacred money archetype is, we can then get to understand why we spend money the way we do, or why we hoard money why we do, why we have judgment against people who do what they do with their money. It can help us understand if we feel it's really unfair about how money is shared in the world. There is so much information that we can absolutely gather and understand from our sacred money archetypes. And what happens when we're able to understand it then is we can meet our money blocks, we can understand what's happening in that deeper level, and we can witness it, and then we can work through it and really grab all the light side of our archetypes. Yes, we can have a look at how they can support us, what work they do. We can understand when we come to that financial decision what is in play and why we are thinking the way we're thinking, why we are choosing what we're choosing. The information that we get from them is it's life-changing. it's absolutely life-changing. As I said at the beginning, like, we have to embrace the energetic side of money and of finances, as well as the strategy, as well as the profitability, be able to really change our wealth. And the sacred money archetypes is the way we do that in that energy side. So there's 8 different sacred money archetypes, and I'm not going to go through them all now. As I said, this really Facebook Live was just tell you what a sacred money archetype is, or what an archetype is, just to give you this understanding. And I'm going to be coming in over the week, so I'm going to be introducing you to the sacred money archetypes, and I'm really excited to do it. As I said, like, the information that we get from them, the support they're able to give us is just mind-blowing. Absolutely is. And I'm really excited because I'm actually creating a program at the moment about the sacred money archetypes that you can go in your own pace, work through. If that's something you want to find out about as well, I have put the link in the comments for you to sign up to the waitlist, so you'll be the first to know about it. But also, if you're curious about who your sacred money archetypes are, we have an assessment for you too. You can jump on, again, the link's in the comments, grab that assessment, go and discover who your sacred money archetype is, because then when I come in to introduce them all to you, you'll absolutely have an idea, and it will help you to understand, as I said, the decisions you're making, why your bank account looks like it does, why, if you're in business, why some launches are amazing and some fail. It's just freaking phenomenal what we can get from them. But if this is resonating already, just what I'm saying to you about the sacred money archetypes, if you are like, if something's going off inside you, like, I really want to know more about it, I really want to understand it, how is it affecting my life? I've also put the link in for you to discover working with me for 3 months and working with your sacred money archetypes. Yes, we work with that energy to understand, clear those money blocks, and be able to bring that wealth into your life, expand your wealth as well. So if you've got any questions about what an archetype is or what a sacred money archetype is, pop them in the comments. As I said, let me know if you are here and you've watched that, or you're catching the replay with the hashtag replay. And check out the links that I've put in there. It is, as I said, the sacred money archetypes is such an amazing support to understand what is happening, why it's happening, why you're reacting the way you are, why you are receiving money or not receiving money, or hoarding money or spending money, or having like that champagne lifestyle on a beer budget. It is all explained through your archetypes, and it is information we all should know, we all should embrace. So yes, check out the links in the comments. I will be back very soon to tell you more about them, but if you have any specific questions about the sacred money archetypes, pop them in the comments and I will come back and answer them, or keep an eye out for when I'm back. Have a beautiful weekend, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.